do this without crying. I'm going to do my best. Savi, it's been 13 years since I last stood in front of a group of people to speak about you. At that time, you were only 8 days old, and your mother and I were introducing you to the world, giving you a name, which has since been legally changed 3 times. But the Savi part has always stayed the same. And we were sharing our hopes for you, our hopes for what you would become. Since that day, my monkey, so much has changed, enormous changes. You've gone from being the size of a very small chicken to a young man. And your family has changed. At year 1, you gained the McCartys and Jenny. At 3, you gained your true best friend, Emma. At 6, you gained Ramiz and Bruce, and through them you gained Gabby and Alex, Abbas uncle and Shamima auntie, Gil and Sheila, Aunt Nancy, Batul Khala, Mansoor Khalu and Asima Khala, and you gained Dadi. You were on both the Paltrowitz and the Roth side the first grandchild, and as others have been born, you have gained 9, and soon to be 10 cousins, and more actually by some counts. In the last time since I spoke about you, you've revealed a personality to the world. You are very funny and excellent with truly horrible puns. You have an ear for music that I both envy and am confident will earn coins in your cap. You care very much about your family. Over the years, you have revealed to have a love of history and to love reading. You have an incredible memory for trivia and detail that is bested, and even then only maybe, by your Doda Kiva. 13 years ago, we didn't know that you would be a person of all-consuming and obsessive passions. Passions that burn and that pass. But the information that was gained in the meanwhile has always remained. When looking at that tiny baby, who knew that at various times you'd become the world's most gruesome expert on political assassinations, or Queen, or Doctor Who, and there are more. It turns out that you are an expert on all of those things. When you were born, Monkey, one trait that I was not wise enough yet to wish for you to possess, and yet thankfully a skill that you have, and one that I'm very impressed by, is resilience. And resilience is what I want to focus on today because you are one of the most resilient people I know. Resilience means you bounce back from a challenge, and you put the best face on it, and you move forward with optimism, and sometimes even with enthusiasm, for the change which you yourself did not pursue. You have demonstrated resilience from a very young age, whether from the death of a family pet, your parents divorcing, switching schools more times in a few years than most kids ever do in a lifetime. From each of those events, you faced the new situation with optimism and emotional resilience. And as you continue to grow, that skill, that resilience, will continue to serve you well. For while we, your parents, hope for you nothing but smoothness, life, unfortunately, our son, will surely not grant you that. There's a lot about your future that we still don't know, thank God. What will you be when you grow up? Where will you make your life? And what will it look like? These mysteries still remain to be revealed. But today, on the occasion of your bar mitzvah, I and all of us have confidence that you have the tools to handle life's challenges, even as we hope that you only know its joys. The traditional Jewish blessing at a bar mitzvah absolves parents of the guilt of what their child does. My parents made no such blessing on me or my siblings, maybe regretfully, nor Savi will your parents bless you in that way. We make no such blessing because, in truth, that blessing implies that the responsibility of raising a child is a burden, and we, your parents, do not think you are a burden from which we need to be spared. So that is what we won't pray for. But what we will pray for is that you continue to enjoy the love of your sister, your best friend, Emma. Your love for her has been demonstrated over and over and is never in question. Her love and support will be vital for you your whole life. Take it from somebody who knows how important the love of a sister is. And now, Savi, I ask you to join me, and I ask all of your parents to come and join me as well. Savi, our son, we want to say right now that we consider the gift of having you as our child a blessing. It has been our blessing up till now, and we pray that we be blessed with watching you grow and mature into full adulthood for the rest of our lives. You are a joy to us, and we could not be prouder. And so Nancy and I and Bruce and Ramiz join together in offering our thanks for the gift of being your parents as we say the Shehecheyanu to thank God for allowing us to see this day of celebration. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam shehecheyanu v'ki'imanu v'higiyanu lazman hazeh.